It was a quiet Sunday afternoon in Brentwood, California when a paparazzo captured a moment that shook the internet. Jennifer Garner, dressed casually in jeans and a loose cardigan, was seen unloading what appeared to be Ben Affleck's travel bags, including a duffel and a familiar monogrammed suitcase, from the back of her SUV. She wheeled them up the driveway and into her home, alone, with no sign of Ben in sight. The photos were immediately picked up by celebrity blogs and flooded social media with speculation. Was this a temporary stay? Was Ben moving back in? What had happened behind closed doors to bring about such an intimate gesture? The photos alone spoke volumes, but insider whispers quickly added fuel to the fire. Sources close to the former couple say this wasn't a one-time occurrence. Ben had been staying over for several days, and the situation was not just about convenience. It was personal. It was emotional. And at the center of it all was their daughter, Violet Affleck. Violet Affleck, now 18 and preparing to leave for college, has been a stabilizing force in both of her parents' lives. With graduation ceremonies, college decisions, and her growing maturity, Violet has become more vocal about wanting both of her parents to be fully present in this transitional phase of her life. Insiders say that Violet recently expressed her deep wish for unity, urging her parents to come together as a family, as she prepares for a life outside their household. This emotional plea reportedly moved both Ben and Jennifer profoundly. Ben, who has been dealing with reported health and emotional challenges following the breakdown of his marriage with Jennifer Lopez, is said to have found comfort and stability in Jennifer Garner's presence. Jennifer, always the anchor, has opened her doors, not just for Violet's sake, but also out of genuine compassion for Ben. Despite their history, their connection remains deep and complex. For those who know Jennifer Garner, this act of taking in Ben, even temporarily, doesn't come as a complete shock. She has always been seen as the epitome of grace and emotional resilience. From the early days of their divorce to Ben's highly publicized struggles with addiction and relationships, Jennifer has consistently extended empathy rather than judgment. Friends close to her say that while her current relationship with businessman John Miller remains intact, she's always maintained a safe harbor for Ben in times of trouble. This moment, helping him transition back into her home, is not a statement of rekindled romance, but rather a reflection of unbreakable family ties and a mother's determination to provide a united front for her daughter. But that doesn't mean there isn't emotion involved. Quite the opposite. Jennifer's decision to help Ben in such a personal way suggests that old feelings may never have fully disappeared, and that their shared history still casts a long emotional shadow. Since his separation from Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck has largely stayed out of the public eye. His demeanor in recent sightings has drawn concern. Reporters noted a hollow expression, a slouched posture, and what looked like emotional fatigue. His children, particularly Violet, have remained a grounding force during this tumultuous period. Sources say Ben has been humbled and emotionally raw in recent weeks. Turning to Jennifer Garner wasn't a strategic move, it was one born out of need, vulnerability, and trust. The fact that he would feel comfortable enough to stay in her home, even temporarily, speaks volumes about where he is emotionally, and who he still turns to in times of distress. Of course, there's another man in this story, John Miller, Jennifer's longtime partner. While he has remained largely out of the spotlight, insiders reveal that he's been supportive but cautious about Ben's reappearance in Jennifer's day-to-day life. It's no secret that Ben and Jennifer share a bond that is almost impossible to sever. And while John has been understanding in the past, the current situation reportedly has him feeling uneasy. After all, allowing your partner's ex to move in, even for family reasons, raises questions, no matter how secure the relationship may be. However, Jennifer is said to have been open with John about her motivations. For her, this isn't about rekindling a romance. It's about being there for Violet, being there for her family, and offering help when it's needed most. John, although reportedly concerned, respects her choices, at least for now. Whether or not Jennifer and Ben are headed toward a romantic reunion remains to be seen. What's clear is that their definition of family goes far beyond traditional norms. They continue to show that love after divorce doesn't always mean separation, it can mean evolution. They've redefined co-parenting, navigated painful chapters, and found a way to still support each other, even as the world watches with bated breath. Violet's plea for unity may have been the spark, but the flame of connection, of compassion, and perhaps even lingering love, has clearly never gone out. If this emotional and unexpected reunion touched you, or if you're just as intrigued about what's next for Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck, then make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on post notifications. We'll keep you updated on every twist and turn of this heartfelt journey.